talked after the first period, and I asked you what you needed to do different. You were getting chances, you weren't burying them. You said absolutely nothing, and it looked like that's exactly what you guys did. Nothing. You just kept on coming until it finally went in for you.
Yeah, we did a lot of good things. Obviously, they threw the kitchen sink at us in the third period, and they played some really good hockey, and Bob was big for us, and we did just enough, obviously, to only give up one goal. And obviously, that'll probably be the biggest area that we want to address is just about, continuing to try and enforce our game and make plays when we need to. And but at the same time, we got the job done. So there's always areas to get better, and we're going to stay humble through this process. And we obviously have one more, and it's going to be the hardest one to get.
This is uncharted waters for this organization. How much fun is it to be a part of this and to witness what we saw out there with the fans and everything? I mean, you guys are up 3-0 on a team that was the best in the NHL this year.
Yeah, the job's not done, but at the same time, this is fun. I mean, this has been unbelievable. So we want to finish the job and leave no doubt. Obviously, we have a great opportunity, on Tuesday at home in front of our fans. I think these fans deserve, us to get the job done here at home. Obviously, it's been a long time coming. This team, getting past the first round, and we're not there yet. We got work to do, but it'll be great to do it here at home.
It starts with the defense too. You guys are out physicaling these guys. You're testing everything they want to do. Can you tell they're getting a little bit frustrated?
I won't. I'm not going to speculate on that. What I do know is that we have a great balance of offense and defense right now, and we want to keep that going. And we're getting great goaltending. So everyone's contributing one way or another, and it's a special thing right now. But the biggest thing is going to be repeating it every single night. Obviously our goal is to go as far as possible. It's not just to win this round. Obviously that's the job at hand, and that we got one more left, and we're taking it one day at a time. We'll enjoy this one tonight and get refocused tomorrow.
How anxious are you for Tuesday night?
I wish we could do it right now. This has been fun. So, we have a great opportunity ahead of us, and we want to jump on it.
Matt, you guys have won now 3 different ways. Come from behind the first game, second game you get the big lead, you grind it out, and now here tonight you have to hold on and bury the empty netter. How valuable is that going to be, do you hope, in the rest of these playoffs, no matter how long it lasts?
Yeah, you're going to have to win them all types of ways, and so far, we've done, like you said, we've done that. We'll need to win them in overtime at some point, so there's all kinds of different obstacles, and I think what's great about it right now is I think our demeanor, in here, guys are focused, guys are humble, guys are confident. It's everything you want. So the biggest challenge is going to be we're going to go through some adversity, whether it's next game, the game after, the round after, 2 rounds. I don't know when it's going to be. We obviously did it in the first period of this playoff in the first game, and we handled it really well. So we just want to keep that same temperament no matter what we're going through, whether we're up or we're down. So it's a big thing for us, and we want to keep going.
And let's see. Let's go over to Seth Jones over here. It's opened up a little bit on him.
That's been the most important part of this series for us is just trying to control the middle, control our speed.
There's no institutional knowledge here of how to handle a 3-0 series lead. Who do you turn to? How do you handle a situation that is unprecedented for a franchise?
Nothing to handle. We play the same way. We keep doing the same things we've been doing. Stick to our game plan.
And how much are you looking forward to Tuesday? I mean, you've talked
Extremely
all year
looking forward to it. Building with Hoppin tonight should be even more exciting on Tuesday. We can't wait to get back at it.
Seth, how much are you looking forward to getting some sleep tonight? I mean, holy cow, this is a hard work game. A lot of minutes for you and Zach, especially here tonight. And I know it's enjoyable when you win, but just how heavy is the lifting out there?
I'm not sure the question, to be honest.
I mean, you guys are doing a lot right now. I mean, how tired are you? You, the team, and you and Zach are getting a lot of minutes in a game.
Yeah, that's part of playoff hockey. We like to be big-minute players. Obviously, when the coach calls our name, we like to go out there and get the job done. I think we're doing a pretty good job right now. Abusing each other, skating, making it tough on them to forecheck us, moving the puck quick. We're being physical at times as well. So see Zach, his ability out there makes my life easy, and hopefully I can do the same for him most times.
How much they tried to change it in the third period, trying to redirect a lot of shots and crash the net a lot. You guys were able to handle it. And how important is that going to be in the next game even? Because I'm sure if they found that they got a little success there, they're going to change it up.
Yeah, they're a good team. They're going to get chances. That's how we handle those surges. That 5-6 minute stretch there. Bob was probably our best player. He made some huge saves off the rush for us, kicking a lot of pucks out. And we have some big block shots by guys, so it's a great team effort. They did come with a lot of speed at us, so we'll figure out. We've done a pretty good job throughout this series of clogging it up, but yeah, we'll look at it.
Adam Clendenning here. He played his first playoff game here tonight.
Play your game and approach it the way it is.
Yeah. Doesn't change still. Puck's still around.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game of hockey still, so might be a little bit more meaning to the game, but I try to approach it the same way. And for my first one and the stage, I thought it went well. Obviously, we won the game. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
How excited were you to get to be a part of this? I mean, you've been around this group, you've been down in Cleveland, and to not only get into a game, but have it be such an important game like this.
Yeah, it was incredibly exciting. Like I said earlier to these guys here, probably the most fun I've had playing hockey in a really long time. I felt like a little kid again, something you always dream of. So, and obviously winning the game is awesome, and, against one of the best teams in the league. And we did our job and handled our business, and we'll see how it goes Tuesday.
You guys heard some pretty big roaring crowds in Tampa. Well, not for long. I mean, not for the whole game in those two games down there, but this one tonight, right from the get-go, how big was that to have that behind you?
Yeah, it was incredible. You could see it's a hockey town, and they did a great job all night. We fed off of it. I think it got to them a little bit. So it was amazing atmosphere.
Thanks, Adam. Adam Clendenning talking. I'm sorry. Tom Reed's question took me off guard there. I wasn't ready for it. It wasn't for me, thank goodness. That's all I can say to that. Let's go around here and get a little Oliver Bjorkstrand.
Mindset to get it done. Power plays 4 of 8 in this series. It doesn't look like much has changed, but you're just kind of getting some open shots and stuff. But has there been anything changes, or does it just feel like you're just playing the way that you've kind of done all year and just going in?
I think we're just playing good hockey, playing with confidence, and moving the puck well and getting the shot through with good screens. And we're on the puck. So we got to keep going with it.
Yeah, there seems to be a belief about this team right now that even when something goes wrong, that you guys are going to be able to respond to it. Do you feel that on the bench, and that there's a real, kind of feeling inside you guys right now that's working?
Yeah, I mean, we believe in this group, so I think we have the right mindset there. And again, we just the job's not done yet, so got to get ready for next game.
Job's not done, but one thing that's really helping it along is the special teams and the power play, and you were a big part of that again tonight. Is there anything specific in that power play, or is it just shooting the puck, especially your unit? What I like about your unit is you guys come on the ice, you go to the net, and whoever has it isn't afraid to shoot it. How big is that?
It's big. I mean, Jonesy's good at moving the puck up there, and we have good screens in front, and it's easy for us to get the shot through, and we just got to keep doing those simple things in the power play.
There were times in the year where if you were in a big game and it got to be one goal, maybe there was a little bit of nervousness. Didn't see any bit of that. How much confidence have you guys gained in this series?
No, it's a strong side of ours, and even though they get a goal, we just keep going, and we can't stop skating or fighting or anything. We just we work well there.
Let me just ask you this: how much fun is this for you?
It's a lot of fun, and looks like the fans are having fun too. So we like to keep that going.
John, you guys are up 3-0 on a great hockey team. What do you think you're most proud of right now when you look at your team and what they're doing?
Well, I'm not too sure I'm interested in talking about how proud I am about the team right now. I'm happy the way we have gone about our business. Did some really good things tonight. But we just got to get, I'm just not going to get into, we have a lot of work to do.
John, your
Be
power
really careful here.
power plays 4 of 8 in the playoff series. What's working well with those power play units?
Well, I think tonight's power play goal, I think Tex makes a really good play on the entry. Holds the puck, he ends up spreading it. We had a good screen, and Borky just buried it. That group there has had really good puck movement. Really, both groups have had good puck movement. and we've had some people around the net.
We talked at length about Josh Anderson, how he can impact games. Is that even more extreme in series when there's sort of a continuing theme of his? Are you sensing him really having an impact on this, even on a night like this when he didn't score?
Yeah, when you're talking about attrition in a series and the physical play, as you watch all the playoff games, it's just amped up. To have a guy that can get there with his legs and the willingness to do it consistently, it's important. Yeah, and you know he's adding some offense to us. As we talked about Porty, he's a really good player. He has gone through a process and has become a major piece to the puzzle for this hockey team.
John, talking about the hitting that you guys have been doing and the checking, the forechecking, and yet I think in the last 2 games you've only taken 2 penalties. Can you speak to the discipline that you guys are hitting and playing right on the edge but not going over it, where they have taken a few penalties?
It's really important. It gives us a better chance to win, especially against that team, their power play. It certainly gives us a better chance to win, so hopefully it'll continue.
Your thoughts on Clendenning tonight, first ever NHL playoff game, just for that guy.
Handled himself very well. Yeah, he handled himself very well. I know, I think it was probably 9 or 10 minutes ice time for him. There was a couple of shifts where they got caught in the end zone. I thought he did a really good job. For a guy that's been shuttling back and forth to Cleveland and then come back here and play, I thought he handled himself very well.
John, you talk about Josh's play, the defensive discipline that you guys have maintained for now 8 periods in a row. Can you just speak to the difficulty? It might be easy to do that for a period or 2 or a game or 2, but now this is 8 periods of pretty stout defense.
Against that club, you have to play well away from the puck. You've got to try to limit their odd man rushes. I thought we looked a little nervous in the 3rd period after they scored their goal. I think the neutral zone, we gave up quite a bit of speed through that neutral zone. It's something we're going to have to look at and try to remedy for our next game. But you know, we talked about. I told you guys after the first period of Game 1. We did not compete hard enough away from the puck. We didn't block shots. We just did not play at a level that we needed to play at. We discussed that in between periods, and I think we have been pretty consistent in blocking shots and just trying to do the best you can away from the puck.
You just touched on it a little bit, but that 3rd period, is that the push you expect from them, or is there something you guys did to help fuel that? Did you sit back too much, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. I think you... listen, it's high stakes. We know what the team is. We know what our opponent is. We're kind of cruising along, but when they score that goal, you can see. I just felt I think we've got to find, and we'll look at the video. I think we've got to find in that time of the game that we need to be aggressive on the puck, but also be above the puck. And there's a fine line there. I just thought we just kept on skating above the puck, and really we've got to keep on forechecking also, and that's where I think we lost ourselves. And then they push. The key guy in the push was Bob. I don't think Bob had much work in the first 2 periods. I think 3 or 4 chances, 3, 4, 5 chances. But in that 3rd period when they came at us, and listen, they're a damn good team. I thought Bob stood in there. He made some really good saves for us.
With those areas where you can improve, then definitely they're there. But in the end, you won the game. Just how monumental. How big is that just to win a game like this when it could go the other way and all of a sudden momentum's going the other way?
Yeah, I told you the way we're approaching it. You play the games whether you win or lose. We get ready to play our next one. That's how we're going about it. We're not going to. I don't think we should. I just think we have to be really careful with our concentration level. And we discussed this right from the get-go when playoffs started. You play the game no matter what happened in that game. We get ready for the next one. We'll come in tomorrow. We won't show tape tomorrow. It'll probably be the morning of the game. But we have some things that we need to correct and get ready to play our next game.
John, you haven't been shy about talking about the fact that there have been big games at home that this team's fallen flat in. Nick mentioned that he felt like tonight the guys didn't sort of get overhyped with the crowd and the way it was. Did you have a different sense, a different feeling of this group before before the
Did
game
Nick
started.
say they were overhyped?
They weren't
No,
weren't
no. I
overhyped.
like the way we approached it. It was a huge point in tonight's game. After winning a couple in an away building, coming back here, knowing what the building's going to be like, composure, and I thought they were a lot more patient too. It was two patient teams trying to find their way there. I thought we handled ourselves very well until they scored their goal, and then I just thought there was just a little bit of just on our heels a little bit. But I think it's something we can rectify.
Hi, John. Nick also mentioned in locker room about the calming presence that Bob is right now to the team. Can you get a little bit more on what you're seeing out of him that's giving your team some ease in some stressful moments? He seems to be the guy that makes them feel like they can pull through and get it done.
Yeah. It's a tough game for Bob to play tonight because he didn't have much action. I thought we played really well away from the puck for a lot of the 40 minutes. But then they ramped it up, and that's where, we have a really good goalie. He is, you don't get to this time of year without a really good goalie to get in, and you don't win playoff games without your goalie. So I thought he stood really big in those 10, 12 minutes there where they turned it up. And, Bob doesn't say anything. He just goes about his business. He, as I've always said about him, he's one of the guys, the way he prepares, it's second to none. And, and we're going to need him. We're going to need him because there's going to be another push in Game 4. Okay.
We're on the ice here tomorrow.
I'm Bob McElligott. I'm with Jody Shelley right now to get his take on this game before the coaches speak. And what is your take on this game tonight? Wow.
Wow. The Blue Jackets' biggest game in franchise history, Game 3 against a team that's touted the best team in the National Hockey League in the regular season because they deserve that. And the Blue Jackets did not want to give them life. That's why it was the biggest game. And what an emotional game early. The fans pushed the Blue Jackets for the first period. Blue Jackets stuck with the game plan. At the end of the day, Tampa had no answer. They're frustrated, and they're going to leave the building here wondering what just happened. Down 3-0 to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Bobrovsky, when called upon, made the big saves. Again, when the opportunity was there, the Blue Jackets put it in the back of the net. Bjorkstrand with a power play goal. The Blue Jackets stayed disciplined, didn't take any penalties. And at the end of the day, their system is allowing no answers to the Lightning, who pushed in the third period. But then they got away with that and got the win. What a win.
They sure did. And that puts a wrap on it for us. Very simple.